What's up, everybody? Welcome to this science-based wellness approach on how to finally change your energy levels, your body, your life, and your mind. If you're here, you're probably frustrated with waking up every day, low energy, having mood swings throughout the day, not happy with your physique, your body, and the way your body moves and interacts with the world around it. This is my science-based body and energy recomposition offer. You're gonna be able to lose 10% of your body fat while also putting on muscle, maintaining and regaining your energy levels to levels higher than what you thought was possible, helping your sleep out, and as well as this, getting a better relationship with food, exercise, and all that good stuff. This is for intelligent, high-achieving adults who are ready to make a change and return your energy levels to higher than where they've ever been in the past. You may be a past athlete, you may have been in better shape when you were younger, but we're gonna go above and beyond that, and we're gonna talk about how we're gonna get there in this video. You'll be able to lose 10% of your body fat in 180 days or less without giving up your favorite foods or spending hours in the gym. If that's what you would like to do, we can definitely make that happen for you. But let's be real. Everyone has time constraints, everyone has lives, and nobody wants to spend every single waking hour exercising in misery. So let's get started with this offer and showing you how exactly we're gonna do this. So once again, what we're doing here is a science-based recomp, body recomposition, which in the past, people didn't think we could gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. You can't turn fat into muscle, but if you get your protein, your calories, your resistance training, and your activity right, you are able to lose fat and gain muscle at the same time. Women are especially better at doing this, but have no fear. Men, you are built with more testosterone and muscle strength in general, so it's going to be easy for you guys as well. Not easy, but simple. So again, energy levels, here's where you were at your best. Here's where you're going to be when you're done. You're going to be able to gain some lean muscle, lose your body fat, all while not having to spend hours and hours in the gym and without giving up your favorite foods. So first, we're going to talk about Eddie. Eddie came to me, like a lot of you guys, I'm sure, after a rough time. He had just lost his father and he gained a ton of weight. After working with me for about 4 months, we were able to shed 40 pounds off of his body, gain some muscle, and he was just feeling amazing. I'll show you this video real quick of him working out. Next, we have Vinny. Vinny came to me, terrible sleep, terrible energy levels. His 9 to 5 was kicking his butt. He just wanted to put on some muscle, lose some fat, feel better, and get his energy levels right. Let's hear from Vinny real quick.
Yeah, it's not really my pattern as far as food goes. I was weighing I think I weighed like 145, 150. I did get down to like right around 140, under 140.
Under 140, I'm like 145 to 150, okay.
Yeah, I was like 138, 139 at one point.
It seems like you definitely gained muscle and lost fat at the same time, which is I tell people, if you haven't been consistent for a while and you start up again and you eat right, you can do it. So you would say that was achieved for you?
Yeah, it definitely started the journey, I would say. Like I wasn't really doing much with fitness at all. And yeah, since then it's been I've definitely had consistency, gym consistency. I'm way more conscious about my diet, 100%. Definitely learned a lot about, protein, carbs, and, how all that interacts. Like, I learned that I need way more protein than I thought I did to reach, certain goals. Like, you know, so yeah, learned a lot on the nutrition side, honestly. But I've even found myself, like, when I talk to people, almost like I've started, like, almost educating some people just from our conversations. Stuff that we've been talking about. I'm like, protein. This is what protein does. We build your muscle when you're sleeping.
It seems like you're kind of liking knowing about nutrition and like being able to figure out, instead of a lot of people think like, oh, you learn about nutrition, how many calories I eat, I won't be able to enjoy my day, my meals, etc. But you're saying you kind of are enjoying it now.
I would say that Wordinity definitely made you more conscious about sleep. I mean, you just need more sleep when you're lifting. That was a big takeaway, I think. I'm educated, definitely just more educated on everything fitness related. So
So you heard from Vidian, like I said, he lost technically 10 pounds, which is not quite 10% of his body fat, excuse me, his body weight. So the body recomp, science-based recomp worked for him very well. Now here we have Vanessa. We went above and beyond, created a personalized program for her, and we explained the why to her. That is what separates my program from a lot of other trainers' programs. They'll tell you what to eat and what to do, but they won't tell you why. A lot of these things were also broken up into mini goals. So a lot of these workouts were daily workouts, easy to complete in a day, but this was a marathon mentality Vanessa had. So she was able to come out on the other side, a better person with more energy, more strength, more muscle, and accountability for herself, from me, for herself, for the rest of her life. Here we go with Max. Max's main goal was to gain muscle, to gain weight. I aimed for about half a pound a week because for most people that's appropriate, and anything more than that is going to add in a lot of fat, which we don't really want. So let's see, 5 pounds in just under 9 weeks. If my like we aimed for, he was also getting into jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai for his cardio. So that is an exercise that builds muscle strength and endurance and also helps with cardio. So it's really customizable up to you. However you want to do it, I will work with you in order to make sure we have the best workout, exercise, and nutrition plan possible for your personalized needs. We're going to hear from Max real quick as well. You feel like you gain muscle. I know we've been going slow enough. That's pretty close to perfect pace. 6 pounds in 12 weeks, half a pound a week. That's what I aim for. My clients are looking for muscle build. So how do you deal with the extra weight and how are you looking?
A week, it was like really fluctuating. And I feel like now I've like actually hit a point where I'm like starting to like be consistent. Like each time that I'm weighing in, I'm like, okay, I'm here. There's another half a pound. There's a pound. There's another half a pound. There's a pound. Like, just like consistently climbing this ladder. So I think that just staying consistent with it and being disciplined has been like the most important factor. Like I'm doing a lot of physical activity. Now I need to figure out how to get my body to process more food and keep having that consistency without getting like burnt out.
How long would you say it took you to really get in a good groove after you started?
Probably like at least a month.
At least a month. Okay. That's
We were working on a few different things, like my sleep schedule was terrible at the time. Then you'd helped a lot with that. On top of that, my eating schedule because of that was terrible. I was eating super late at night, so I was getting bad sleep. And then, it's hard to really like see any gains when you're like fighting against your own body to like recover. Like this slow progress hurts more to see because you want to see big gains, but I think it'll be better in the long run when I don't have to like cut back down, when I don't have to like gain a bunch of weight and then like music. So I want my body to acclimate as well as like, it's as mental as it is physical, trying to um do new things. My energy levels have definitely improved. Um, I think I've been talking with you back and forth about like, when I first started, I was like, dude, I'm dying. I can't even get through one of these. And like, by the time, well, like now, I'm up to having much more energy. So I would say that the energy levels was a lot like the other stuff too. It just took time to build up, but it's frustrating in that first part because like you feel like you should be able to do all these things and then you go to do them and your body just like isn't keeping up because it's not used to it. And I think that I was really lying to myself about how sedentary I was. Just spending like a lot of time like sitting at my desk working, um, and not like getting up, moving, going on a walk, going on a run, doing a kind of like physical activity, and just feeling like because I wasn't like fat that I was fine. But I didn't realize how much that was affecting like my overall energy levels. I feel like much more focused, even in like my schoolwork and stuff like that, because I'm just more awake, quicker. I have more energy throughout the day. It really comes down to personal will, I think, because it you're not here with me like in person. So it'd be really easy for me to just do like, oh, wake up at 8 a.m., text you really quick, and then go back to sleep and sleep for another 2 hours. Okay, do I want to see improvements in myself? Like, as much as that consistency from you really helps and like the accountability, I think you really have to just be true to yourself and, want to improve. As far as it's the other stuff of like the workouts and stuff, it's the same thing, like you have to want it. You can't lie to yourself and say like, oh yeah, like I wanna gain weight or I wanna lose weight, and then like be like, oh, I'm gonna only do this a little bit. Like it doesn't have to take over your life. Take over your life. Only do this a little bit. Like it doesn't have to take over your life. Do this a little bit. Like, oh yeah, like I wanna gain weight or I wanna lose weight, and then like you're like, oh, I'm gonna only do this a little bit. Like it doesn't have to take over your life, but it does have to be something that you're actively working on, actively trying for. Um and you're gonna have slip ups. It's gonna suck some days. Some days you're gonna be like, start your workout and literally just put the weights down and be like, I can't do this today. Like I just don't have the energy. Like I definitely had a couple days like that where I was just like, it's not happening today. Like, good. That means you're pushing yourself. And you never have any days like that, you're not pushing yourself hard enough. I really like that thing that you mentioned. Like I really like that thing that you mentioned like really early on about like, hey, when you're eating a meal, set your phone down. Don't do other stuff. Literally just sit down, enjoy your food, chew it thoroughly, experience it, and then like move on. Like don't make food a chore.
All right. So that was Max's right there. Amazing job by Max. It was so much fun working with him. We got Amanda who got a 12-week course done, tailored to her needs, her wants. She's failed in the past, but we knew that. And she lost 15 pounds, lost 5 inches off her waist. Probably a little more than 15 pounds because 5 inches is a lot. And again, probably did see some muscle growth there, felt better, energy was better, all that good stuff. Now I'm going to show you a bit of my journey. This was back in 2020 when I utilized a lot of activity, non-exercise based activity since it was COVID, to lose down to 135, about 10% body fat. So these pictures here were 2025 and 2023 respectively. The reason I'm showing you guys these is because I've been able to modify the way my body looks based on my goals. So 2021, 2022, we're going to skip around. 2021, 2022 is this picture right here. So I got a little too bulky, and this is a big area. This was a big time period where I learned what to do and what not to do in terms of bulking up. So I got a little bulky after my 2020, 2021 shred journey. This was before any of that right here. This was before any of that. I had to come off the college party life, just drinking a little too much. I didn't look terrible, but I had a belly. My arms weren't very defined. Fast forward about a year and a half, you got the picture on the right. Way more shredded, way more leaned out. I think that's about 15, 20-pound difference right there. Then I bulked, like I said, down here. Cut down 2023 to from like 168 at my heaviest to about 155 right there. It's only 13 pounds, but you see the difference. Probably closer to 150, so about 18 pounds difference right there. And then back here, this is close to where I'm at right now, here on the right. So oh wow, that was terrible. So as you guys can see, my arm is a lot more defined. My abs are coming in, but I look pretty big. I'm at 165 there. So a 30-pound difference from these two pictures, but it's 5 years. I learned a lot on the way, but it takes time, but your dream body is doable. That's the point of me showing showing all of you this here. This is about 2024. Again, not quite as bulky, not quite as cut. So right here, I was gaining some muscle, gaining maybe a little bit of fat, but my goal was to just bulk up at this point as well. Okay, who is this program for? Anyone who's had issues with body confidence, energy levels, sleep, and something that we don't talk about is longevity. I'm sure some of you guys have kids. Some of you guys may even have grandkids. This is about changing now because the longer you wait, the more you cut off years off your life. So again, this is a big one for me. If you want to be around longer for your children and their children, this is something that you need to do now. If you want to feel more confident, whether at the beach, the barbecue, or if you have a bunch of clothes that used to fit you that now don't, this is for you. If you yo-yo dieted before and are just sick of losing the same 20 pounds over and over again, this is for you. If no matter what you do, you can't gain weight, you can't gain muscle, this is for you. You're sick of waking up feeling like crap, low energy, little motivation, those mood swings, those energy level swings, up and down all day, week to week, month to month, year to year. It's time for you to change. Now, I want to speak on who this is not for. If you're an absolute beginner, this may not be the best program for you. I still encourage you to book a call at the end of this video and see where you are, see if I can help you at all. But if you're an absolute beginner and you haven't prioritized your health yet and you're in your 30s or 40s, this may not be for you. As well as this, if you're not sure that this is a priority for you now, may not be for you. I only work with people who are ready to go, ready right now, ready to take their life back to where it was and beyond. Again, we're going to get you to where you were at your best. Take it beyond that. I also prefer that you have a specific goal in mind of what you want to achieve. So sit and think about that for just a second. Now, here's the truth about restoring your energy and body to where it once was and beyond that. You can absolutely lose body fat, build muscle, and have more energy without giving up your favorite foods or following some insane workout plans. You don't have to starve yourself. You don't have to shove protein shakes down your throat if you don't like to do that. If you like to do that, go for it. I'm sure we can figure out something that will allow you to have a ton of protein shakes. Don't worry, that's good. That's good. So most intelligent adults are not able to do this on their own, not because they don't know what to do, but because they lack motivation, they lack guidance, accountability, and there is sort of a knowledge gap in terms of what you think is important and what is actually important to accomplishing your fitness goals. This is the key point right here. You think you're doing what you need to be doing. It's a lot of junk volume. So we're going to explain that now. What junk volume is a bunch of sets that are not really pushing your muscles to the max, and therefore it doesn't induce any change. So you're not going to get stronger and you're not going to have more muscle doing all this junk volume. The good news is if you're here and you're watching this, congratulations, because you're taking the first step and getting a new level of energy and confidence. There's no such thing as obtaining a dream body without a little bit of discomfort. That is also part of the truth. But that's what I'm here for, to minimize the discomfort while embracing the important parts and how to change properly. We're going to work hard, but we're also going to work smart. And again, and the discomfort here will make sense. We're going to understand why we're doing these things that make us uncomfortable. So again, in the science-based practical wellness program, this is a big part of it. Workouts that will challenge you, but you also enjoy, sleep that will be unbelievably restorative, and the ability to be selective but flexible with meals and snacks, so you're once again in control of your body and physique. So we just got a little bit more of this raw material before we jump into bringing it all together. The reason I chose to create the practical wellness program, the science-based energy Recomp, is because I spent years of my life feeling like 60, 70%, and I knew I was feeling okay, but I knew I could be at a better place. And that was because of my diet, because of my sleep habits, because of the certain exercise I was selecting, the intensities I was selecting was not helping me gain the maximum amount of muscle that was my goal. So I was falling short of my goal and feeling down about myself. And at some points, honestly, feeling a little insecure about my body because I was focusing on the wrong things. So I would work hard in the gym, work hard on my diet, but I was still not cracking that physique that I quite wanted. And the reason was I wasn't focused on the wrong things nutrition-wise. I was focused on the wrong things nutrition-wise. And we're going to get there once we bring it all together.
So I started making better choices with my diet, my energy changed, people were complimenting my body, and I just started feeling better energy-wise, confidence-wise, and better about myself as a person and my body. And again, I used a flexible, science-based approach with both myself and my clients, and we finally started to see the results that we were seeking for years. All right, now we got a quick slideshow. The Practical Wellness Program. Build a leaner, stronger, more confident body through simple, sustainable habits. This is key because so many of you guys, I'm sure, have been on a program, the program ended, or been on a diet, the diet ended, and you fall off, you gain back the same 20 pounds. So I'm going to teach you how to keep this sustainable and build habits for the rest of your life. This one-to-one coaching program is designed for real life, real people, and real results that last for the rest of your life if you follow the program. So in this program, I'm going to meet you where you are. All of this is customizable exactly how you want it. Whether you're a relative beginner, a busy professional, or someone who's tried everything and is ready for a different approach, every element is fully personalized, and customizable. So there's 5 main pillars, 8 different parts to this program. Don't worry about the numbers too much. So your workouts are built around your goals, schedule, experience level, and available equipment. I'm big on home workouts, body weight workouts, anything. We're going to get it done. No cookie cutter plans, no guesswork. It's personalized, flexible, progressive, and structured. Each week building on the last week, week after week, month after month, year after year. You're going to make steady progress and you're going to love it. So the personalized nutrition coaching. This is going to focus on calories where you need them, protein high where you need it, no crash diets, no unnecessary foods you don't like to eat, and no cutting out foods that you love. I'm never going to tell you there's one thing you can't eat or can't drink ever. However, we're going to focus on when you should eat what to balance your energy levels throughout the day, keep your mood steady throughout the day. What you're not going to find is, oh, this food is good, this food is bad, extreme calorie deficits, supplements you don't need, and one size fits all meal plans. It's all going to be tailored and customized to you. The best diet is the one you can stick to. So weekly accountable direct messaging, you'll have full access to me pretty much anytime. Regular business hours is what I ask for. We're going to do a weekly group call as well to make sure you're sticking to your plan and get some feedback from the rest of the community in terms of what you can be doing better, what's worked for others is what. So sleep optimization, daily movement. This is non-exercise movement. It's going to be a big component of this program. We're going to get your sleep right because sleep is so important. And I know from personal experience, so many people struggle with sleep. I used to hate sleeping. Now I love getting in bed. It was such a struggle for most of my life, how to sleep properly. But since I implemented this into my life as well, it's been a big help. Stress management as well is key too. So you don't derail your progress in life and getting in the kitchen, getting what you need to get done, and having flexible diet plans that are fully tailored to you. As well as this, I have the bonus practical wellness video course, a quick crash course you can get started on day 1 that'll tell you the main components and elements you need to focus on. As well as this, I teach you about progressive overload, how to build muscle properly, nutrition science, body recomposition. That's what this whole program is based on. Body recomposition, turning that muscle, gaining more muscle, losing fat, unheard of. But we've discovered the perfect method and how to do this sustainably. If you're a local client, I also offer one-to-one sessions built into the price already. So 2 training sessions in person, it'll be the best workouts of your life. We also use the Trainerize app to make sure your technique is correct and that you're confident in the gym and you know what you're doing day by day. Jumping into a little more detail here, we have problem and goal identification. What are you trying to achieve? Why? This is such a big one for me. We talked about already longevity, building muscle, building strength, losing fat, but why? Why is it that you want to do this? Is it a confidence thing, a body image thing, energy levels, sleep, all that stuff? We're going to nail down your why so you do not fail. Your goal probably hasn't been clear enough in the past. If your goal was not defined, well, we can't break it into bite-sized pieces if you don't know what you're aiming for. In terms of fat loss, muscle growth, we're going to attack from multiple angles to make sure you hit all the consistent points and that your goals are slowly, bit by bit, just getting crushed. Again, why do you want to change? Who are you changing for? What have you noticed that has worked for you or not worked for you in the past? Cutting that out and doubling down on what has worked for you in the past. Diet and lifestyle mapping. What are your weak spots? Where are your energy drains? You know, if you're crushing donuts in the middle, or excuse me, if you're crushing donuts right at the beginning of the day, if you want to have a donut, maybe nighttime is the best time to have it. Is it? I don't know. You're going to have to find out. No crash dieting or stuffing your face just to gain muscle. No more frustration at the scale in the mirror. High protein, lower calorie for weight loss, more calories for weight gain. What are your favorite foods? What do you do not like to eat? What settles well with your stomach? What doesn't settle so well with your stomach? Again, we already talked about when you eat which foods with your energy. The result is going to be satiety, balanced energy levels, better physique, and better mood. For regimen building, we're going to work on low and high intensity exercise. No more all or nothing workout days. No more lifting constantly and not gaining muscle. We're going to prioritize quality over quantity when it comes to workouts and exercises. How much do you walk? How much do you move and fidget? This is a big deal people overlook a lot. So we're going to talk about how you are as a person. Do you express yourself a lot, or are you more like sedentary, like quiet, like this? So depending on your goals, we may have to change that a little bit. I'm not going to change you as a person fully, but we're going to change certain aspects of your persona that are going to help you with your goals. Sleep and supplements. No more waking up drained, failing at work and relationships because your energy and mood are way off. Supplements and medication for sleep based on your age, medical conditions, and your career, your cravings, and better digestion. I know a lot of you guys struggle with GI issues, maybe some hormonal issues. We're going to adjust your food and your exercise in order to tackle that head on. And tying it all together, this is one of my favorite parts to go over with people in the plan, in the course, how we're going to sustain this long term, why you fall off, and looking ahead for the next 1, 5, 10 years of your life. And once again, is this right for you? Who is this for? High achievers, business owners, parents, grandparents, former athletes. If you miss the way you used to look and feel, this is for you. You're sick of losing the same 20 pounds over and over again, this is for you. You're sick of looking in the mirror and seeing flab, areas you want to improve on, this is for you. And if you're ready to finally just rip off the Band-Aid, fly through your day-to-day instead of trudge along and dragging along through all your days, this is for you. Again, we're restoring our energy levels to beyond what you felt at your best, gaining lean muscle, and losing 10% of your body fat in 180 days or less without giving up your favorite food or spending every day in the gym again. You're going to lose 10% of your body fat in 180 days or less. The more we work together, the better, because you're just going to be able to build more sustainable habits for the rest of your life. Again, this is a short period, a small investment for the rest of your life. What's more important than your health? Really think about it. Any things or trips you've taken are great, but what is that going to do for you if you die 20 years prematurely? If you're not there for your kids or your grandparents because you don't have the energy levels, your relationship with your partner falls to the wayside because your mood is off, your energy's off. So think about what this is really worth to you. What's the cost of loving yourself again? And again, we're going to install and implement flexible, science-based, holistic approaches so we can replicate this, the practical wellness program, to you, custom made, and it's going to be in less than half the time, cost, and pain that it would for you to do it on your own or with our competitors. If you fail to lose 10% of your body fat, or you not build 10 pounds of lean to work with you until you do. Granted, you must not deviate from the plan too much or this is no good. But I have faith that you are coachable and that you're going to stick to this plan so we can accomplish your goals smooth sailing. Thank you so much for watching. And once again, if you feel like you fit into this program, go ahead and apply by booking a call below, so we can start to commit, do the work, and finally build the body that you're proud of. So we're going to go ahead and schedule a call at the link below and get your onboarding started right away. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Send me a DM on Instagram if you have any questions at all.
Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you want to see more stuff like this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you book a call so we can get you started in transforming your life, transforming your mind and body. Whether we end up working together now, at some later point, or not at all, I wish you the best in your health and wellness goals and your journey. And either way, go ahead and book a call because I'm sure I can point you in the right direction. Have a wonderful day.